Okay, hello friends out there in YouTube land. This is Michael Wilson Barber's little YouTube channel. We are sponsored by Skooka Merch. The Sasquatch believes in you. This is a video. You know, there's an old expression, it's so hot outside that you could fry an egg on the driveway or wherever outside. So I left a little iron skillet out all day in the driveway. I just poured a little bit of avocado oil in the bottom of the iron skillet. And I have two regular store-bought brown cage-free raised eggs. And I left them out on the counter all day, so they've been out of the refrigerator all day. They're room temperature, like 75, 76. So let's try this. We're in Central Texas and it's July. It's been like 100 degrees several days in a row. Let's see if you really can fry an egg in an iron skillet that's been sitting out in the driveway all day. All right, this is going to be fun. Like and subscribe. I think it really won't work. It's just my opinion. But we'll see. The iron skillet is pretty hot to the touch. So, next part. Okay, so as you can see, this is one of those smaller iron skillets. I think it's like a 8-inch maybe. It's been sitting in the driveway all day. Put the oil in there. Put the eggs in there. I really don't think this is going to work. But I better start timing it. They've been in there about a minute. It almost seems like it is getting a little opaque on the white part. The albumin, as they say. So let me put a timer on this and kind of see how this whole thing goes. I imagine it may attract insects. I do not know. I don't want to cover it because I want the sun to reach it as well. So the oil was at room temperature as well. So yeah, the albumin is getting a little white, especially on the edges. So I don't know, we'll see. But let me start timing this. It's been in there about a minute or so. Okay, so we're at about the 10-minute mark. And I really don't think this is going to work. Now, I've read that wind temperature could lower the surface temperature here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and cover this at the 10-minute mark. And then I'll check it again in 10 minutes and see if it's changed at all. Okay, so I may have to finish cooking these eggs inside, but let me cover it and then come back and check in 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, so I just had this covered for about another 20 minutes. I decided 10 minutes wouldn't tell us what's happening here, but 20 minutes would, and they're not cooking, obviously. So I'm gonna have to finish these on the stove inside, stovetop. Maybe this would have been different if I tried it during the middle of the day, and if I put the eggs straight onto the concrete, which I was not going to do. I don't want eggs on my concrete. But it did not work, and it was worth a try. So maybe we'll revisit this again someday. But the myth about cooking eggs outside on a hot day at 100 degrees is not true. Myth debunked. Okay, so I brought these eggs in, put them on my little gas stove here on low, and it's only been a minute or two, a couple minutes. I covered them for a little bit, and look at that, these eggs are almost done. So the myth about cooking eggs outside is not true, even though the iron skillet was hot to the touch. In fact, I'm going to turn this heat off. It's sizzling pretty good here. And I have to make a decision about whether or not I'm actually going to eat these eggs. Although they smell really good. So, okay, there you go. The eggs cooked on the stove, but not outside. Alright, as Bob Ross says, God bless and goodbye.